KwaZulu-Natal. Now, South Africa is hosting the 9th Annual SADC Industrialisation Week, taking place at the International Convention Centre in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal. Senior leaders from government, regional institutions and businesses from across Southern Africa are meeting to map the region's industrial future. Some of the discussions include infrastructure development, investment, regional value chain, critical minerals beneficiation, innovation and energy. SABC News reporter Zanele Buthelezi is at the Durban ICC and joins us live with the very latest. A very good morning to you, Zanele. Very important conversations to be had when it comes to industrialization in the SADC region. It's day 2 today. Perhaps we can start with some of the salient points that were mentioned yesterday on the first day around re-industrialization on the region.
Well, some of the points that were spoken about yesterday at the opening of this gathering were that we need to speed up the process of industrialization. I mean, looking at when industrialization was brought on the agenda for SADC, it was back in 2014, and there was a concern that not enough has happened since that time. And so right now there is that need to fast track the issue of beneficiation, the issue of utilizing our mineral resources and the rich land that we have in this region, so that we are able to extract value and add value to all these resources that we have before we export them to other markets, instead of exporting raw materials and then buying back or importing the finalized goods from those materials. And so that was pushed yesterday, and we expect those talks to continue throughout the week, because one of the issues is that we need tangible plans that will deliver at the end of the day, and enable the region to transform and become a region that creates jobs for the 16 member states in this region, and so that the young population is able to get jobs and we're able to see prosperity. And today, when we look at what is on the agenda, one of the cornerstones for SADC's industrialization agenda is from the pharmaceutical sector, and I do have with me someone to talk to us a bit more about this, and there will be participating in the discussions, and that is Eve Christine Gadzigwa, who is the CEO of SADC's accreditation service. Thank you very much. I mean, pharmaceuticals and industrialization, how does that mix?
Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here in this beautiful city of Durban. This topic that we're discussing today is really important, and it's really at the heart of industrialization. You know, as SADC is looking at trying to improve health security, food security, regional integration and industrialization, it is very important for us to underscore everything under quality. So we're really looking at how accreditation can play an important part in terms of improving the competency and assuring the public that our facilities that are undertaking testing, inspection, certification, medical testing, that they're actually competent to do the tasks, you know, that they need to do. And this is critical because as SADC, we have an opportunity right now to form an integrated community for pharmaceutical industry and also for medical technology. But it is important also for those organizations, private sector, who are playing in this space to ensure that the most critical investment should be in quality. Because it's all well and good to produce products, you know, and just sell them to the market. But it's even more important for us to ensure that whatever we're selling to the public is actually safe, that you know, we have confirmed its safety, that the efficacy is good and the quality is also good. So that's the work that I'm doing in the region. I'm responsible for 14 member states in SADC, all the SADC member states with the exception of South Africa and Mauritius, which have their own accreditation bodies. So the SADC accreditation service is here for you.
And just finally, we are dealing with the foot and mouth disease and we need vaccines. We also saw during COVID that we were importing a lot of vaccines to fight that pandemic. What role did you play and what role are you playing going forward to ensure that we do have vaccines that help our region stay healthy?
Correct. That's a very good question. Actually, COVID taught us a lot of things. One of the things that it taught us is the need for us to bring our solutions closer. Because as you know, logistics became very difficult under COVID. So the role that we played was to ensure that we supported the local industry to produce their own chemicals, for instance, the detergents that were being used in hospitals. We also supported pharmaceutical companies, regulators, the regulators of the pharmaceutical industry. We supported them to make sure that their facilities are accredited, and also the private sector. So we are working in the voluntary domain, but also in the private sector to ensure that we have a region that has good quality products with good safety and that the community can rely upon.
Thank you very much. That was Eve Christine Katsikwa, who is the CEO of SADC Accreditation Service, participating here in this gathering that will last for 5 days. So a lot to talk about as delegates from the region and even outside of this region gather to meet and have these important discussions that will assist the region fast-track industrialization that will create jobs and prosperity for the population of more than 390 million people here in the SADC region. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Zanele, thank you very much for that reportage. SABC News reporter Zanele Buthelezi at the 9th Annual SADC Industrialisation Week. This is, of course, taking place at the Durban ICC in KZN.